Hello everyone and welcome to Matchbox Memories. Today I am opening the G case of the moving part series from Matchbox. I do have the entire box, all 8 cars. All of them other than one belong to me. The yellow Proton there belongs to my friend Lenny. He lent it to me for this video. But I will be unboxing the rest of the vehicles and then also looking at some of these mainline vehicles from the past. So let's go ahead and have a look at the box and let's have a look at the cars inside of it. So this box is a Matchbox Moving Parts Vehicles FWD 28, made in Thailand, contains 8 pieces, and that's the logo that's on top. And inside of it we have those cars. So give me a second while I take them out and we will have a look at them. I'm actually just going to pull them out one by one. So the first one I'm going to pull out is this Nissan Z. Sorry, I keep calling it a Proton, but the 2023 Nissan Z. This one doesn't belong to me, so we're just going to look at it from the outside real quick. It's quite nice. So the first version of this was the Matchbox RLC in gold. It was the $25 version of this that basically you had to buy that from metalcreations.com. I think it's sold out now, but you can still find them on eBay for about $25–30 plus shipping. That's the first one. And I'm going to unbox the rest of them, but we're going to look at them through the packaging first. This is the Tesla Model 3. Then we have a 1961 Jeep FC, and this one has the 70th anniversary logo. And it's got that gray, orange, white, and black theme running through it. This is the reason I wanted to get this set. It's the 2022 Lexus LX. Can't wait to open this. '20 Nissan Leaf. I think this might be the first version as a moving parts. We have seen it in the main line a few times now. Another new casting, the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter wagon. Fairly excited to open this as well. This one's got some weight to it. Toyota FJ Cruiser. This is the 3rd version that I have in my collection. I have it in gray and blue. I haven't received the blue one yet. It's still in the mail, but also very nice casting. And then another new casting. This one is the Citroen ECX4 in this gray, metal flake gray. Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's a beautiful sunny day in Vancouver, and I have a bunch of windows in my living room, so getting the lighting correct under those conditions is quite difficult. All right, so that's it. That's it for the box. So give me a second. I will open these up, and we will have a look at them. So I've opened them all up, guys. Let's have a quick look at these, and I'm not going to compare them to some of the previous vehicles I have. I was going to compare this Toyota Land Cruiser, but I'm going to wait till I get my premium and then look at all 3 of them then. So let's just have a quick look at these and see what they're like. So the 1961 Jeep FC 170. We also saw this in green, so this is at least the 2nd version of this. There might be another version that I can't recall off the top of my head. Not a bad casting, actually. There's the moving part with the spare tire. And that's actually painted on. Looks actually like a real tire. Not bad. Decent enough casting. Toyota FJ Cruiser. I really like this casting. I like the older FJ 640 or 60 or whatever it's called better, but this one's really nice as well. Moving parts are the doors, details on the inside, spare tire with the cover. Detail front, detail back, all the bells and whistles on this one. And the spacing between the door and the rest of the vehicle, a bit of a gap there. Gap's a little bit better on the other side, but still not good enough for me given the precision of science and technology today. The Citroën, let's have a look at this. First time I'm looking at this vehicle. The exact model is the 2023 Citroën E C4X. Complicated name. Have to say I'm not loving this casting. The front is quite ordinary. Look at that. Nothing spectacular about that, is there? Never seen the actual car, so I'm not sure how close it is to the actual vehicle. Moving part is the engine, but it barely opens. You can barely see in there. It is detailed, but trying to squeeze the cat, you can see it, but it doesn't open much. So I'm not really sure why they waste time making this a moving part when it barely opens. You can't really see what's inside the hood. It's a bit disappointing, I have to say. Given the price point, yeah, it's a pretty boring vehicle. And that could be just because it's a boring vehicle in real life. But regardless, this is not one that I'm going to collect multiples of. And I think they picked a boring color to start with. Fully detailed front and back, but overall quite a disappointing vehicle, if you ask me. Nissan Leaf. Not a huge fan of the real car, but I love the die-cast version of it. The 2020 Nissan Leaf. Opening doors. Still quite a bit gap in the doors, and you can see that again there. I feel like these are metal doors. Not 100% sure. I think they are. Sound like they're metal. Fully detailed back, and it looks fabulous, as does the front. All right, next we're going to look at the Tesla. Tesla Model 3. Decent casting. Getting a bit bored with the Teslas. I live in Richmond, BC, and there's so many that we see in real life. It's just sort of takes away from the excitement of seeing these new models that Matchbox is creating. But anyways, this one, there's absolutely nothing you can complain about. Even the doors are fairly good. There's a bit of a gap there, as you can see, but not too bad. Good set of tires. Very, very well done. All right, and then let's have a look at this Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. I love this casting. I love the premium Hot Wheels version of this casting that they do. I've got a couple of versions of that as well. I wish they did a more significant color on the headlights on this. Actually, they haven't filled the headlights. They're the same color as the paint. So it's a partially completed front end and partially completed back end, because they've completed the edge there but no detailing here, unfortunately. Good detailing on top, decent livery. And the moving part is the sliding door, and there's lots of details inside of there as well. So not a bad casting. I think there's improvements that they can make to it in terms of livery and design and finishing off the front and the back. But it's a shame that they design such a nice vehicle and then they don't finish it off, especially on the first version, the debut version of it. That's my real feelings towards that. I'm going to have a look at this one more time because we just skipped over it. I can't open this one. It doesn't belong to me. So just a quick look at it. So the moving part is the doors, black interior, decent set of wheels. They could have been better. Pretty sure we saw this same vehicle in yellow as a Hot Wheels, as a mainline. So a bit disappointing from that standpoint. But overall, a decent car. I'm hoping I can find one of these to add to my collection. But for now, it shall stay boxed. All right, my favorite car in this particular set is this Lexus. The 2022 Lexus LX in white, decent set of tires, sort of that brown interior, which is nice. It looks like leather. Look at that. Beautiful detailing. And looks quite similar to the real thing. Could have finished the back with a number plate. It's a bit disappointing that they didn't. But that's Matchbox for you, saving the pennies and maximizing profits. That's a wonderful casting. Hope they make this in many colors. And I hope they add it to the main line at some point, because this truly is a beauty. I'm always happy when there's a Lexus. I drive a Lexus, an old Lexus, a 2007 IS 250 all-wheel drive. It's loaded, it's 16 years old. I have no desire to change it for something newer. Still drives quite well. All right, so that's it in terms of the 5-pack, guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and look at these mainline cars that I pulled out. All right, let's look at the plows first. So they call them the maintenance truck. This one is a 75 Challenge, 1 of 10,000, 1997 edition, in gold. You can see it's 84 cents. Gone are the days, my friends. Gone are the days where you can pick up cars for 84 cents. So this is from 1996. So quite old. Coming up on 30 years. 28 years old. And I'm going to open it today. So there's one. There's a different plow. I'm going to call it the maintenance truck. I'm not sure why I keep calling it the plow. And then I have it in orange. Also from 1996. And then I have this funky blue and with the white wheels. That's a really nice one. From 2011. So give me a second while I open those up and we will have a look at them. So I've opened those up, guys. Let's have a quick look at them. I do have several other versions that we did see recently. I just pulled them out so you guys can see. There's also a National Parks version that I didn't pull out, but these are fairly recent and we've seen them all. And then of course at the back we have the version that has no plow per se. Same vehicle, slightly different casting. All right, so let's have a look at the ones we opened. This one is the gold one that was limited to 10,000, I think. It's actually quite nice. It's a bronzy copper. Made in China. This one's also from 1996. Road Crew Matchbox Unit 45, made in China. The other one from 1996. So 3 of them from 1996. This is same as the orange one, just in red. Quite nice. I never meant to start collecting this, but I quite like this casting. It's not licensed. It's nice, isn't it? That one's really nice. but I do have quite a few of them. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it, guys, in the interest of time, but there you go. That's everything I have. Plus I have a National Parks version that's not here. It's with my National Park vehicles, but there they are. All right, guys, I'm going to look at a bunch of cars next, just in the interest of time. So we have the GMC bus, which we looked at the last video. I found a couple more that I had ordered that just arrived. So this one is from 2012. Then we have this GMC school bus. This one might be the original from 2008. This might be the first version of it. There that is. We're going to have a look at the Ford F550 Super Duty fire truck, which I don't think we looked at last time. I think we looked at this already, so I'm not going to open this up. I think it's already in my collection. But I did pull them, so we can have a quick look at that. Next we have a Concept 1 Beetle convertible. I do collect this casting, so I thought I'd open it up and look at it real quick. From 2000. Another delivery van. Express delivery. This is not a licensed vehicle, but one that I do collect, from 2012. MBX moving van. Another one I don't have in my collection that I'm eager to open. And this one is from 2016. And I'm going to open all these together and we're just going to have a look at them real quick. City bus from 2010. Another city bus. I almost feel like I have this in my collection somewhere, but from 2015. This utility truck. Second version of this vehicle that I just picked up. Quite like it. I think it's quite nice. This one's quite old. 1996. It's got some serious weight to it as well. Plastic base, but still. And then I want to open this because I didn't have it when I opened the Moving Parts series, but I do have it now, the 2021 Ford Bronco. So that's all the vehicles, guys. I'm going to open them all up and then we will have a look at them. And I may do some comparisons if I do have time. All right, so let's start off by looking at this vehicle here. It is the utility truck in blue. It's got a moving part to it. It's quite nice. It's not licensed, but it's really, really well designed. It's quite heavy as well. Quite heavy, quite wide. Made in China. And then this is the only other version I have of it. I got it loose for 50 cents, so I bought it. Also has the same amount of weight to it. Side livery on both of them, no details, but I quite like it. I like the moving part on it. I think they're quite fun. They're nice to display. All right, the two buses. Like I said, I did find this. I did have one open, and I did do a quick comparison. They are identical, so I didn't open the version I have. I will try and trade it with somebody else. City bus. I quite like this casting. Got a few of them in my collection. I will continue to purchase them as they don't sell for a lot of dollars. You can get these for 50 cents to $1. 2004 licensing. Yeah, and then we've seen the others. They've made some changes to this bus. They were metal. They're plastic now, as you can see, with a metal base, and in the past they were plastic base with a metal frame. And those are the other versions I have, guys. So once again, not too many, but building up my collection slowly. All right, guys, I'm going to be fairly quick with this. So there is the bug. Concept 1 Beetle convertible. We just saw it in red as part of the 70th anniversary. This one I didn't have, so of course I have to open it. Didn't pull out the other bugs, but there it is. Next, the Moving Parts Bronco. This is the single door version. I think it's the Sport, is that what they call it? 2021 Ford Bronco. Good detailing at the back. This is the only one I didn't find of this particular set, and there it is. So complete set now, and you've seen them all. And then let's have a look at let's have a look at this one, which is the delivery truck. The express delivery is what it's officially called. This one says K. Callahan's on-time delivery guaranteed. And it is going to look perfect next to the rest of my delivery trucks and food trucks. And I have one spot left in the container for that particular vehicle, and there it is. So I don't have all of them, but it is a growing collection, as you can see. And we've looked at these a few times, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them. MBX moving truck, sorry. Explore your world. We've seen several versions of this as well now. I'm not going to look at these in too much detail because we just did. My favorite is still the budget version of it, but there they are. So a few different versions, they're all quite nice. I'm not sure how many more I have left to collect, but I know there's a lot of 5 and 10-pack exclusives and 5-pack exclusives that I don't have. So I'm going to continue to collect this one. It's going to take me a while, but I shall get there. All right, and then we have the school bus. This is the OG version, the first version of it. 2008. Metro School District. It looks very similar to a fairly recent one, which is Metro School Bus. And I'll just put them side by side so you can see that they're quite different. Similar color, but different wheels, different livery. And here's the other one that we just looked at, Metro School Bus, which is actually the same livery as that one, but just different color. And once again, not going to spend too much time on it. Back is not detailed, front is not detailed. And we've seen these all before. This is the 5-pack exclusive that I opened in the last video, I think. We did have a quick look at these. And I do have a silvery blue one that is still either in a box somewhere or in the mail. So I'm still waiting for that. But that is my collection of school buses. All right, finally, the Ford F550 Super Duty in a fire theme, unit number 23. There's a bunch more of these that are quite recent that I have in my collection that are not opened, and I didn't pull them, but there they are, guys, real quick. That's them all. Finally, I've done a video under 25 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I apologize, it was fairly rushed. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. And if you like this video, don't forget to like it on YouTube. Have a fantastic rest of the week.